this video, we will be demonstrating how leads are generated using the web to lead form. We'll also look at leads from the perspective of the program manager. All managers have access to leads, however, the program manager and the CEO are the only two roles that can actually delete leads. Other than the ability to delete a lead, this demonstration applies to all managers. So let's get started. As you can see on our sample website, we've set up a form that's connected using the web to lead. When a person submits their information on this page, they'll be asked for their first and last name as well as their email address. You can set up the web to lead form so that it redirects to another page on your website if you want to. Now let's take a look at the new leads queue. As you can see, the lead that we just created, Bob Martin, has come into our Salesforce organization as part of our new lead queue. We also created a lead a little while ago to help us see some of the automations that get sent out. But first we're going to take a look at Bob Martin. So on Bob's profile as a new lead, you can see that he's been set with his lead status as open, but we need some additional information from him. But we'll get to gathering that information a little while later. Once a new lead comes in, a series of automatic emails get sent to that new lead, and after all of those emails have been sent, 2 additional tasks will be created. We'll look at both of those on our other lead. For now, let's look at the process of changing some of these leads. So let's say that Anita has logged in and is looking at a new lead and sees, hey, this lead needs some information. She can either wait for the task to come in, or she can go ahead and reach out at any point in time. But she may want to go ahead and just change this one to more information needed, just so that when somebody is looking at the new leads list, they'll see that this lead has at least been acknowledged. So to update that, you can either click on the path for it, or you can click the pencil here and change the status from this drop-down list. We'll demonstrate changing this using the path. Simply click on more information needed, and then click on the mark as current status. And you'll see that that updates our lead status and our form as well. Since leads can be collected from a variety of sources, we've also provided the ability for additional lead sources to be selected. So let's say somebody from Talent Stacker is at a meetup or at a Salesforce event, and they've gathered some information from that conference for some new leads. They could enter those through the app so that they come in as a conference lead. Part of the information that needs to be gathered at some point by the lead owner is the lead's phone number and their address. Let's go back to our leads queue and take a look at our other lead. As you can see on Bob Smith's record, all of our automatic emails have already been sent, and our 2 tasks have both been created. The first task that's created is a task asking the lead owner to send an email to the lead as well as verify all of their information. The final email that gets sent is asking them to either qualify or unqualify the lead. We'll take a look at this step now. A qualified lead is any lead that has already purchased the program. They may have also purchased some of the add-ons. Let's take a look at qualifying a lead. To qualify a lead, click on the pencil next to lead status and change their status to qualified. We're also going to give them a sign up date. Let's say it's in the future and they've signed up next Monday. We'll click on save. At this point, we can now convert that lead into an account if we're ready to. But we need to take a look at unqualified leads first. Now let's take a look at what happens when we unqualify a lead. So we'll set this status back to unqualified. And then we're also now going to select an unqualified reason. In this case, we'll say that Bob got information about the pricing and realized that at this time it's just a little bit too expensive for him. So we'll go ahead and select program cost for him. And then we'll click on save. At this point, there's nothing else that we need to do with this lead. We can go back to our main leads list and begin working on any other leads. However, let's say that Bob was a qualified lead. So we'll change it back to qualified, and we'll set up his sign up date. Once again, Bob lives in the future. And now we no longer need an unqualified reason, so it has also reset itself. So we'll click on save. And at this point, we can click on the convert button. There's no additional information needed here, and information from the lead record will transfer over to the account record. Since we're logged in as Anita, this record will be owned by Anita once it's converted. Click on the convert button. The lead has been converted, and there's nothing else that we need to do at this point with the lead. We'll see you in another video where we take a look at accounts.